We live? We live? I think so. My lips are so red. Whatever. Side effect of the stream. Okay. Welcome back. We are designing a video game. During the last stream, we came up with the idea, the concept, the general outside box. We made this, and now we have to make this, the smaller box. So we will be actually designing stuff today instead of just paperwork. The plan is to create a game similar to The Amazing World of Gumball Sky Streaker. It's going to be a mobile game. It's going to be 2D, where you tap on like either side of the screen, and you play as a monkey, kaiju. What was the one? The ape. The kaiju-sized ape picked up the vice president and is starting to climb to the top of the research facility. Excellent. So that is our story. That is the simplest way, simplest explanation. We monkey climb tower. Easy peasy. However, we are not going to just go in there, make the game, and make a monkey. We are going to start. We have to make it, and then we can make it good later. So we have to make it exist first, and then we can make it good later. So what we are going to do down at this side of the screen, this side of the document, don't be italicized, please. Thank you. We're going to make this a little bigger. We're going to write down the elements of the game, because that will let us know what we have to work on. So make this in bullet points. So, kaiju climb. Yeah, that's the name. What are the basic things to make the game work? We need the building. We need the monkey. And we need the obstacles. Because once we have these three things, we have a game. Some things that involve these things. The monkey. The monkey is going to need to move. So movement. The monkey is going to need to... It needs to die when it gets hit by obstacles. So health. And then the monkey needs to... As it moves from side to side and up the building. He's going to get hit by obstacles, so he's going to die if he loses. Sound effects, not worried about that. Art, not worried about the art. Isn't weird. We just, not now. There's a later thing. What else does a monkey need to do? That's it for the monkey. The building needs to be endless. That's the big thing with the building, because when you climb up the building, it's just going to keep going forever and ever. We are going to need to make the windows scroll. So that's going to be the biggest part of that, but that's not what I'm worried about. What else does a building need to do? Maybe we could eventually have some kind of like events happen, like someone sticks out of the window, or we could have someone flying a helicopter around. Obstacles, they need to give damage because they need to destroy the monkey. So the obstacles need to give damage so we can take away the health. Obstacles need to... They need to move with the monkey. Because as the monkey climbs the building, the obstacles are going to need to come down. So monkey go up, obstacles comes down to give the illusion of like him climbing. So the obstacles are going to have movement as well. It's not a hard game. It's a very, very simple game that we're making. So this is a good start. We're not going to get very far today because I'm not super great with coding. But we have the foundation of a game. Super easy game. I think it's going to be fine. So let's open up Unity because my computer cannot handle Unreal Engine by itself, let alone streaming at the same time. So we're going to open up Unity. Let me change this. Window capture, yep. Nope. 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 This, please. OBS, sometimes you make me very upset. Sure. Ah. Excellent. Have that down there because that's where we need that. Great. So we have Unity opened up. That's weird. Doesn't matter. We're going to create a new project. Version, I don't care. We need Universal 2D? Suppose. Project name. Kaiju Climb. Sure. Unity version control. Did they add their own? Oh my goodness. I need to tell my professor about that. That's really interesting. Okay. Let's create this new thing. Now we can change this to. Can I have this be? Nope. I broke it. It's gone. It's dead, and I broke it, and it's gone. That's fine. We're just gonna wait for it. Sure. Why not? Doesn't matter. So we're gonna open Unity. We are going to. I'm gonna do my best to try and remember what I learned last semester. Because last semester was pretty big on Unity and learning stuff, actually. However, I'm not going to be stupid and try and guess all of it. So for the things I don't know and can't remember, well, I'm just going to use tutorials. Look it up on Google. Because I'm not a smart person. I understand I have some flaws and I can't do a lot of things. But that just means I know when I need to get help. I will do my best. I will consult people I know and I'm friends with. I got to my professor. Unity has their own built-in version control. That's amazing. That's great. That means I don't have to use GitHub. Stupid GitHub. Oh wait, I should turn my computer into gaming mode. That's really going to help us out. Gaming mode. There we go. Now it should sound like a jet engine. Where's my life? Oh, Unity. Double check that file, make sure we have everything. So building, it needs to be endless. Is that physics? Just actually no, it doesn't. It doesn't need physics because it's going to be in the background essentially. Because the building's going to be in the back, you're just gonna go up and down, and then the monkey's gonna be just like going up, so it can be in the background. So the building does not need to have physics. The monkey and the obstacles are both gonna need to have collision though. Collision. There you go. Let's go back to this actually. Let's do this. While waiting for Unity to load. Shoot. We are going to need to have a game over screen. So whenever you collide with the objects, you get the ability to start over. And then we're going to need a main menu screen. High score. High score. Also, you need to have a current score, which I think I could just steal that from some other product I have, which is nice. The thing about it's open. Okay, I'm gonna move this down here, up, just so I have it. There's now a different screen. Oh, it's different. Oh, Unity got an update. Now it's different. There's change. I hate change. Nope. Nope. This. Can I just... Great. That goes there. Now I'm here. You make this that. Make that smaller. So we still have that in the background if we want it. Which, I don't need it. I have mine. Okay, so we are currently in an empty scene. Oh boy, I wish I knew some stuff. Okay, so scene. This is what it looks like. Game dev side. This is what it looks like player side. We are going to add in... Oh, I can't wait to mess this up. 2D object, sprite. We need to make a square. This is going to be our building. There we go. Square. Color. I don't know. Like an ugly blue or something. There we go. Scale. Make that. X. Make it 10. No, we'll make it 20. 20. Okay, that works. There we go. And then the... I want this to be endless. So why... Didn't... Oh, this is... I didn't say this is a mobile game. It didn't ask me, though. How would I do that? Jobs? No, I don't need a job. I'm a game designer. Just build profiles. I don't have that. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're gonna install some stuff because I don't have Android build support. That's annoying. iOS. That's what I need. Okay, so we are getting iOS and Android build support. There's going to download. which means the next little bit, it might be useless to continue doing this. We can still mess around with some stuff. I don't see the pain in that. Where's my square? Building. Where did my building go? Where did my building go? Get back here. Oh, no. Yes. Give it a second. Anyway, as I was saying, 2D objects, right, square, ugly blue, shoot. Ugly blue, scale, 20 on the X. We'll say 20, no, let's say 50 on the Y. Sure, why not? 50 on the Y. Center that. And easily enough, we have our building. Doesn't look like a building right now, but I assure you it will be eventually. For now, even though I know we said we're not going to make it pretty yet. What the heck? Why on earth do you think I would want that? We're not going to make it pretty yet, but I just want to have reference for where things are eventually. So that is the most beautiful window I've ever seen. Are we starting the ground? We are going to do the ground, aren't we? Okay. Make the square. 2D objects, right, square, yep. Just right there in this corner. Make it nice and long. Oops. Oops. This is going to be a road or sidewalk. So orange. A little taller. There we go. That is a building. So now we need to figure out how many sections we are dividing this game into, so we know how many regions to make. I know we said in the concept doc, 2D top down and the scroller top down, yeah. So skyscraper. I think, because if it's on a phone screen is optimal for 2, because you just have your phones like this, boop, 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 boop. So 2 would be best. But I like the idea of 3 because it gives you more opportunities for obstacles. So if we did that, copy, we paste, take it, center it, right, and then we paste again. Come over here. Right. Building. But we need this to be great. So save file. Yes, please. Build profiles. Windows. I don't want this to be a Windows game. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. It could be a Windows game, but I don't intend to be a Windows game. So let me try something. That's not what I wanted to do. I broke it. It's fine. Okay, we're going to open Unity Hub again. New project. 2D. Okay, wait. Nope, 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 nope. Hmm. No. Am I just stupid? What's wrong? I have to wait for it to open again. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the internet. How create 2D mobile game project in Unity. We're going to figure this out. Yep. Install, open, yep. New, yep. 2D template, yep. Yep. Set the aspect ratio to 16 for mobile games to ensure compatibility across various screen sizes. Okay. Which can be adjusted in the game view settings. VSync? Heck no. No, it's not going to be that crazy of a game. Where'd my other window go? No, there he is. Why is he blue? Where are you? My friend. Why are you behind the others? Sorry, layer. One layer? I don't know. One. There we go. I did it. Just go there. Okay. Create a project. You begin Sniper and Game Mine is recommended the aspiration for 16 for mobile games to ensure create folders. Sprites or scripts. I'm bored. We'll do that part later. So building. We have building, which is great. Let's shrink this down just to make it easier later. If we start the game mid-building, that will make it easier. Because that way we don't have to worry about floor. Let me get rid of floor. Let me delete floor. Nope, don't do that. I want you three to calm down. Because if we do it like that, it's going to make it a lot easier later to duplicate this. Control V. And we really need to really do a couple at a time. Because then, when you go up the next layer, these three windows are going to be down here, and then these three windows are going to be down here. And normally what would happen is there wouldn't be anything above. But we can just cycle through and teleport these windows up here and just have them go in a loop. So when you're playing, you only see two sets of windows. But then the issue becomes you have to make the illusion of movement. Let me save it. There we go. So we could say that monkey here, and then next time monkey moves, it's like half and half. It's splitting it. thinking too much. Let's add in our monkey. Monkey. Monkey, green. Green for nature monkey. Monkey here. Monkey there. Let us rename this object to monkey. And that is our player. Should we scale him up? No, he's good. He's perfect size. Okay. Now we need to add a 2D. Nope. A player. Nope. A controller. Character controller. That's what I want. Boop. I do also want to add a box collider. 2D. Yes, please. Can't. Okay. Why? Could I just do box collider normally? Weird. Slope limit. Oh boy. Oh no. Create folder. This is going to be for all of our scripts so we can keep track of. Open that up. Create. Project properties now. Create. Why is there no C# script? How do I make a script? Scripting? C#. That was horrible. Why did they move that? Okay, we have a player movement script. Drag that. Yes, thank you. Drag this script into scripts. Excellent. I'm going to open up this script. Now, we're going to cheat because I don't know a lot of commands by normal nature. So, give me like 2 seconds. Hang on. I'm going to figure something out. Nope. Good. Great. So put me over here. Great. So this is going to be the window we're going to use for coding. So I can switch back and forth between the game or the Unity and then program. Great. Now, as said before, we're going to steal. We're going to open up a previous project. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh weird, my mouse is there, but I'm not in that window. Interesting. Where would this be? If I were to save this. Ah, got that. Look. Open. Hit this. Boop, boop. Yikes. Boy. No. We're gonna find it. It's not stealing if I made it myself. Oh no, do I have to code this myself? That sucks. Ah, yes. So these are all scripts from my other game I made for the class. Now we're going to open. Where did I just... Here, we go back. Go back to Unity. Open this up. We're just going to copy a couple things so we know what we're looking for. Oh, how interesting. That's fine. So we are looking for... Could use that for later. Playership. Well, we made like a Space Invader type game where you were in space. Ship class. We only want the movement for right now. We just want hit button, go left. Hit button, go right. Fix update. Nope. Do you need blueprints? Can I have that instead? How do I do that? I want blueprints. Rigid body 2D. We might want rigid body. Nope. Nope. Speed. No, we don't need speed. It's going to go one speed the whole time. Boy, I wish I knew stuff. If input get mouse button 1, thrust. Okay. This is what we want. This is what we want. So let's go over to the other scene. Do I need another one? Hang on. Give me a second. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Good enough. So this is ours. This is our script for this game. And Control S. Yeah, show me the issues. Is declared but never used. Your class. What do you mean? Void update. Public class. Because it needs to be... Sorry. Boop, boop. Get out of there. Get in there. Yes. Awesome. So, drop line. Follow mouse. Nope, don't want that. Don't need that. Drop line. Don't need that. We could do like that. I'd prefer the arrow keys. So we're going to copy this. I'm going to put that there. Put that there. Get rid of that. Because we only need 2 buttons right now. So key code space. We don't want space. We want left arrow. Left arrow. This one's going to be right arrow. So I think the easiest way we could do this is just change the X position of the triangle. So grab the triangle. I don't know if I need this. For now, we're going to get rid of that. Add the script, player movement. Nope, that's not what I want. Why can I not add the script to my little baby? Can I please? Add. The script needs to derive from mono behavior. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, Unity. Player. Okay. Sure. We're going to create a new script. Yes. And then that's going to go in there. And then we're going to open up monkey movement because it needs to be on mono behavior. I didn't know. Okay, that's what it should look like. So just give me all of this. Yoink. No. Give me that. That's the one. Yoink. Boop. Okay. Fire projectile, that's not, we don't need that. That's not for us. Okay. You can't see what I'm seeing. There we go. So it wouldn't let me use player movement on the monkey for some reason, so I had to create a monkey script. I just copied over the info from the other script. Interesting. So now we can go back over to the game. The monkey should now have the monkey movement script, correct. Fire projectile? I know it doesn't. We'll get there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and take... I don't know coding. We're going to take the left arrow. Did my ring light just die? My ring light just died. Psst. That's unfortunate. Oh well. It's fine. Don't need it. We left arrow. So let's get rid of this. Don't need it. Boop. Save it. Save after everything. Don't need that script anymore. You can't see what I'm seeing. So now we need to change the X position of the monkey. So let's scour through the other windows. Projectile, no. Game manager, maybe. Sound manager, no. Enemy ship, maybe. Follow target, no. I don't want that. Rigid body, no. It doesn't even have to like move. It just needs to teleport. It's just gotta teleport. So instead, let's go. We'll go to the internet because it's a resource that we're going to use to help us. No. So I'll come down here to my handy dandy laptop. How to change the X position of an object in Unity. Boop. Yeah. Nope. If nope. Thank you, person. So this person says to do this. So go back to Unity. If X position I'm gonna create a circle. This is a test circle. This circle, layer 6, don't matter, is going to be yellow so we can clearly see it. So negative 5.3. Let's go back. Say negative 5.3. And this one, double to a float. Double to float. So, double is a number that is big, I'm pretty sure. It's just like a big number, like 100, 1000. It's a big number. A float is a number with a decimal point. I don't know where it's defining the double at. Same thing, double to a float. Where are you calling double? Or actually, let me go to my other. Let's go over to this window. So there's usually something up here. HE elements, float transform, and float. We might have to define it. No, that doesn't make any sense. Prefab, no. Transform. Where are we defining double at? That's strange. Input. If we define it, it had to be down here, I'm pretty sure. Monkey movement. Let's just try public float. Key down, no. Vector 3? It might be a vector 3 thing. So to make this simpler, we can let's try and get rid of the decimal. Okay, that's something. But where would that put us? It's negative 5. I guess. Get rid of circle. Monkey. This is... I don't see in the game either. Name fire projectile. Yes, thank you, console. We don't have fire projectile. Did I save it? Hang on, go back. Save. And then I should also get rid of player movement because we can't use that script. Boop. Yeah, because it's using the script, but we're not using the script, so there's no point in having it. So let's get rid of that. Great. Save the project. So I don't think this is going to do anything because there's a lot of things we don't have. So the game is started. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. The monkey moves. The monkey moves. Okay, we just have to fix the Y coordinate so it's not second floor. Those windows are gone. Oops. Hang on. Easy fix. Easy fix. No, I was wrong. That's one. Boop. Got it. This one. Boop. Got it. Let's go back into... Nope. Where's my circle? Circle. The circle of truth. We are at negative 3.35. So what if we went up to negative 3? How'd that look? We go back into the script. We're going to change this value to 3. Transform that position. So this moves the monkey into the new position, which is good, which is what we want. So let's head back into Unity. Look at our game. Circle. We don't need G circle. It's just going to be there. So we hit the left arrow. Oh. What did I hit? Hang on. Oh, I didn't put negative 3. I did regular 3. Boop. And boop. Save that. So I changed the coordinate from 3 to negative 3. So instead of being up there, it should be down here. So now we hit the left arrow. And we hit the right arrow. Great. So it's bouncing between those 2 points, which is exactly what we want. That's good. But we're just teleporting it. I think we kind of want it to slide to the next side. Because if we're including the middle, then it can't just teleport and skip over it. It needs to go doot doot. So what we can do, I think, I should be able to do this by myself. Maybe not. So it's teleporting it to this position. How do I get it to just scooch? Can we just, instead of doing a new vector, can we do dot x? Y position is fine. Why not? Position. You should be able to do that. Unless you have to, do you have to define it? I'm looking, I'm reading. because I want to do this in a way that I can learn and understand. I don't want to just look online, find the answer, and be like, oh, copy, paste, fill in the blank. I want to learn and get better. We could check to see if it's in an existing position. And if it is, move it to the next location. But I think it'd just be a lot easier just to scooch 3 clicks to the right. So let me... How to... adjust the X position. But you don't want to change it, we want to adjust it. This is the same form I was on. No, it's different. It's different. But then again, we could just make the game just 2 panels and not have to change anything. Okay, wait. Dot X. Left arrow. 3. Did that fix it? Cannot modify the return value of transformed deposition because it's not a variable. Okay. Then how do I... Someone has an idea. Could you do... Yeah, you could do that. You could take the current X position and either add or subtract. Whichever, depending on like what direction you go. Either add or subtract 5. Because that's the variable we want to change it by. So we have to get the current X position. This shouldn't be that complicated. How to... Okay, wait. How to... I'm going to go to the internet. How to... I want to say subtract. That feels wrong. How to... change the X position of an object by pressing a button in Unity. Is that going to give me the same answers? Probably. Subtract a number from current position. Is that something? Or I am looking at an AI, not willingly. I guess kind of willingly. My browser's giving me an AI overview, and I'm seeing if that works. Current position. No, wait. Okay. What if I do position, current position, vector 3, current position, vector 3, current position, -5. What do you mean? Is that not just built in? Current position. That's spelled right. Google, are you messing with me? This isn't funny. No, no, no. No, not necessary, no. No. Okay, we're gonna copy this. What? This feels stupid. Okay, so supposedly this formula right here is what gives you its current position. However, the one that I wrote here, I feel like that should be the one that gives it a new one. Current position, transform, whatever, do this, -5. Nope, that's still wrong. Because that's all I need to do. All I need to do is subtract 5 from its current position. Can I do this? -5. Nope. I have a semicolon. It's there. It's right here. Okay, let's go and just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. So we are in game. What would be amazing is if there's a semicolon there. There is a semicolon there. Why are you complaining? Okay, okay, we're getting different things. So now it is saying, no, but that's just going to teleport it, isn't it? That's just going to teleport it. What if I do this? to. Cannot be applied to operands of type vector 3. So I can't subtract from it? I didn't think so, but I thought it was worth a shot. So we want the monkey's current position to change between 0, 5, and negative 5. What is this? No, that's not. Okay, what if I do that? I've changed the current position into an integer instead of a vector 3. So now this integer is operating whole numbers. But I don't understand. Okay, we're going to save it because just in case. Let's just play. See what happens. I don't think it's going to work or change anything. But you never know. The variable current position is assigned, but its value is never used. I don't care. So let's hit right arrow. Okay, a little weird. And it's broken. It's broken. That's cool. So let's fall back. Start over. We'll take what we had. That one we know that works. Change that to a negative 5. Save it. So now we're back to where we were. But it's still just hopping between the 2 points. It's not moving. Because once it moves, it's not going to go back to 0 for again. I hope dinner's done soon. I'm hungry. Because it jumps between there with no problem. But that'd be fine if we weren't dividing this into 3 parts of the screen instead of just 2. Shoot. Okay. Add/subtract. X coordinate from Unity script. Sure, let's see what that does. Oh gosh. We need to have some reference to the object itself. You sort of game object variable. Yikes. Okay, hang on. I found something. Okay, I have an idea. We're going to define some stuff. Go right position. Okay. And do yes. Oh, it's public. Oops. Oops. Public. And then we're going to do the same thing. Public vector 3 middle position. Nope, because then we're going to do the thing where if it's not here, then it has to go here. And that's more coding than just subtract. Wait, hang on. No, hang on a second. Yeah. Left position, so minus vector 3 left position. Am I crazy? What's wrong? Minus. I just don't know. It should just be easy as take current x position, subtract number, or add number. Wait. Did I find it? Did it? Okay, good. Thank God. Because I was getting frustrated. My wife is here and she made dinner and dinner's ready. Hang on, I think I figured it out. So if I put this here and do that. Do that. And then if I do that, take this, put that there. Is this going to work? Okay. No errors. Go back to the scene. Go back and do that. Okay. So I looked a little deeper, and the transform dot position dot x is the current x position, and you have to add or subtract it in. So does it work? Please work. So we're in the center. So if we go left, we should go to that window. Go right, we should go to the center. Oh, but if we go after, if we hit it one more time, we go off screen. So we have movement, but now there's a bit too much. But I'm satisfied with the progress for today because I'm hungry. I want to go eat dinner. So this was fun. We will continue next time. But we have the start of a game. So that's something. And something is better than nothing.